Good morning, students. These were the equations that I gave you for homework, and I received the homework done from few students only. I don't know whether you all have solved it or no. If no, then please start solving it with me right now. Carry a pen and notebook along with you and start solving it with me. The first equation that was given is H2 reacting with O2 to produce 2H2O. I have given a hint here as 2H2O in the first equation. So first step, what did I tell you? I told you first step is to write down the atoms like this, and then to write down the number of atoms of each type present towards reactant side and towards product side. Let us first start from this. How many atoms of hydrogen you can see here? There are 4 atoms of hydrogen, and how many atoms of oxygen you can see here is 2, because this 2 is applicable to the entire molecule and so to all the atoms present in this molecule. Now towards reactant side, number of hydrogen atom is 2 as you can see here, and number of oxygen atom is also 2. So in the given condition you can see that oxygen is already balanced, but hydrogen is not balanced in this case. Here we have 4 hydrogen atom, whereas here we have only 2. So how to balance it? Just substitute a 2 here. Now the equation is balanced. So the balanced chemical equation is 2H2 reacts with oxygen to produce 2H2O. This is the complete balanced equation, and in unbalanced state this equation will be known as skeleton equation or skeletal equation. Like these equations will be termed as skeletal equation. Now coming to the second equation, H2O reacting with O2 to give hydrogen peroxide, that is H2O2. Again mentioning both the atoms here. Towards product side we have 2 hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms are also 2, and towards reactant side we have 3 oxygen atom, 2 here and 1 is present here. So in total we have oxygen is 3 here and hydrogen we have 2 here. So make a correction here. So in this case you can see that hydrogen is already balanced. The unbalanced atom here is oxygen. So how to balance oxygen? What do we do first? To balance oxygen, let's place a 2 here. By placing a 2 here, total number of oxygen atoms towards reactant side will be 2 oxygen plus 2 will give you 4. And towards product side we have only 2 oxygen atom. So to make it 4 we will have to multiply the molecule, this molecule, with 2. So now the oxygen towards product side is also 4, but by putting 2 here the hydrogen is also getting changed. The number of hydrogen atom is 4, and towards this side also the number of hydrogen atoms are 4. Now you can see the equation is completely balanced. So the complete balanced equation becomes 2H2O plus O2 gives 2H2O2. So here we have 4 hydrogen atom. This side also we have 4 hydrogen atom. Here we have this 2. Again I am reminding you, this 2 is applicable for this oxygen also. So 2 plus 2 will make 4 oxygen atoms, and here we have 4 oxygen atoms. So this is complete balanced chemical equation. This is in accordance to the law of conservation of mass. If you want you can check this also. Water molecule, you have to first add the mass of the reactant and then you have to compare it with the mass of the product. Now the third equation is phosphorus plus O2 gives P2O5. Again mentioning the atoms here. We have 2 phosphorus atom here and we have 5 oxygen atoms here. This side we have 1 phosphorus and 2 oxygen. Now to balance it, if we substitute 2 here, phosphorus will become 4 and oxygen will be 10. Again if phosphorus here we have 4, then we will have to put 4 here also to make it 4. So this will be 4 now, and to make oxygen 10 we will have to multiply it with 5, so that this becomes 10. Now this is complete balanced equation. 4p plus 5O2 gives 2p2O5. I hope it is clear to you children. Please remember that the number used to balance a chemical equation cannot be substituted somewhere in between. It can only be placed in front of the molecule, and then this number is applicable to each and every atom present in the molecule, and it will be multiplied with the subscript present along with the atom. So this becomes 4, 2 2s are 4, and this becomes 2 into 5, 10. I hope this equation is clear to you. Now next is fourth one. KClO3 potassium chlorate when heated will produce KCl plus O2. Now this symbol, this triangle symbol, indicates heating has been done, and you can see that in some equations I have put this sign. This sign indicates that the product or the reactant is gaseous. This upside arrow indicates that gaseous product is evolved. Okay, now to balance it, we have how many atoms in this? K, Cl and O. Again a reminder, for balancing equation there is no specific formula or method. We simply use hit and trial method to solve these equations. K is 1 this side, and this side also it is 1. Cl is 1, this side also it is 1. Oxygen this side is 2, but this side it is 3. So we can see that the difference is being created only by oxygen atom. So to balance oxygen, let us make it even first. Now this side oxygen is 6, K is also 2 and Cl is also 2. So by substituting 2 here, on product side also K will be 2 and Cl will be 2, but oxygen here is 2 only, so to make it 6 substitute a 3. Now this becomes 6. So this is a complete balanced equation. Now the next equation has sodium, hydrogen and oxygen as atoms. This side sodium is 1, hydrogen is 3 and oxygen is 1, and towards reactant side sodium is 1, hydrogen is 2 and oxygen is also 1. Now to balance it, what do we do? First of all, let us start with oxygen only. This side we have 1 oxygen, this side also we have 1 oxygen. So now move on to hydrogen. This side we have 3 hydrogen, this side we have 2. So let us make it even first. Now the hydrogen becomes 4 towards product side, but this changes sodium also to 2 and oxygen also changes to 2. Now to balance it, what can we do? We can first of all substitute 2 here to make sodium 2. Now the only unbalanced atoms are hydrogen and oxygen. By simply putting 2 here, hydrogen becomes 4, 2 2s are 4 and oxygen becomes 2. So this is a complete balanced equation. Now the last one is this CH4 plus O2 gives CO2 plus H2O. The atoms that we have is C, H and O. C this side is 1, hydrogen is 2 and oxygen is 3. This side C is 1, hydrogen is 4 and oxygen is 2. Okay, now to balance it, let us start with hydrogen first. This side we have 4 hydrogen atoms, this side we have 2 hydrogen atoms. So this can be made 4 by putting 2 here. Now the hydrogen towards product side is 4 and towards reactant side is also 4. Oxygen has now become 2 plus 2, that is 4, and to make oxygen 4 towards reactant side, we will simply substitute a 2 here. Now the oxygen also becomes 4. So this is a complete balanced equation, and this arrow indicates that CO2 is gaseous in nature. I hope the balancing equation, these were simple equations given to you. I hope it is clear to you. To those who have already done, please check whether you have done it correctly or no. And to those who have not done it yet, I request you all to take this topic seriously, because this forms the base of your chemistry. Balancing equation should be at your tip. The more you practice, the more you will understand. Thank you, children.